Yes, let me adjust it to full screen and tell me, are you able to see the apparatus on screen? Now let me adjust the clarity. Yes. So here I am adjusting the clarity. Yes, now CRO is clearly visible, everyone. Are you able to see the apparatus? Please respond in the chat box. Yes, thank you. So this is your CRO, cathode ray oscilloscope, which is used to measure the different waveforms on screen. Okay, it can show you the waveforms on screen. So this is the screen of CRO. It's like a graph paper having some boxes over there, and these are the fast moving electron beams which are striking the fluorescent screen, so which is creating a display on the screen. So the theory of CRO we are going to study when we are going to have the electron ballistic optics chapter. First, just understand the application of CRO. So CRO is used to measure the amplitude, frequency, phase, various parameter of an electrical pulse, electric wave. Okay. So like sinusoidal wave, etc. It can measure the amplitude. It can measure the time period. Yeah, one of time period is frequency. So other parameters of wave it can measure. So it will display the wave on the screen, something like this. Okay. Now it is a dual trace CRO, so it can show you two waveforms at a time. Okay, so this vertical upside down button is for one waveform. You can see this wave is getting up and down. This button is for another vertical up down, so this another wave is getting up and down. Now this horizontal arrow is to move the wave sideways, so you can shift the wave sidewise. So these are vertical, up down, and these are horizontal. So this is for one channel, this is for other channel. Two channel means two waves are shown in two different channel. You can feed the input to channel 1. This is the wire which is feeding the input to channel 1. This another wire is feeding the input to channel 2. Channel 1 is also called as X, channel 2 is also called as Y. Okay, so this is X control knobs, channel 1 control knobs. These are Y control knobs, channel 2 control knobs. And then there is the horizontal control to this CRO, okay, which can horizontally adjust the wave on the screen. Like this is time per division. If you change this, the time per division value will just change. If you change this, now volt per division. Now what is volt per division and time per division? Volt per division means vertical display. Vertical axis is voltage axis, so it will control the vertical display. Time per division, horizontal axis is time axis, so this knob will control the horizontal display. Okay, so it is written here time base, yeah, time per division. Okay, it will control the horizontal movement of the wave on the screen. This is volt per division for channel 1, this is volt per division for channel 2. So this will control the vertical display on the screen, right everyone? So today we are going to see two parts of this experiment. In the first part we will try to measure using CRO the amplitude of the wave, which is simple the electric wave. So suppose we will feed simple electric wave to the CRO. Now let me take out the knob. Okay, so these are the crocodile pins of the CRO. ठीक है, so we are feeding this to channel Y. So ये channel Y के crocodile pins है, crocodile tips है. We will connect this to simple transformers output. Now why we are having transformer in this setup, in the apparatus of electrical measurements using CRO? We are having a transformer. Why? Because the actual wave which this electric plug is sending to us, it is very high wave, high voltage wave. It may be of some voltage of 240 volts, etc. We cannot feed that 240 volt directly to CRO. It will damage the CRO internally. So we need to step it down. So it is basically a step down transformer. I hope you know the step up and step down transformers. Step down transformer is used to decrease the voltage. So the input of the transformer is taking high voltage, and then it is stepping it down to some low voltage, maybe of the range of 10, 20, 30. Okay, so I have connected to any two pins. It is having three pins to get different values of voltages. So here we'll be having some different voltage. Between these two pins there will be different voltage. If I take first and third pin, then there will be different voltage. So I can take three different readings. Okay. So I will connect first and second. Okay. Now the wave on the screen is displayed. Can you see on screen? I am getting a wave displayed there. Okay. Now I have connected it to channel 2. So channel 1 right now I am not interested in. So I will send the wave of channel 1 up. Okay. Now channel 2 wave, can you see this display pattern on the screen? Now wave is not completely getting accommodated on the screen. So what I will do is I will try to decrease the amplitude of the wave so that the wave will come in the portion. I will also adjust the time per division knob like this. I can make it more proper. Yes. So can you see the wave running on the screen? The CRO screen is showing you the wave. Can you see it on the screen, everyone? A sinusoidal wave? Yes. Now it is running, so I cannot measure it. What I will do is, with the help of this level knob, I will try to stop this wave, which will make the wave stationary on the screen. Now can you see the wave has stopped? Okay, it has stopped to some portion on the screen. I can adjust the level and the hold knob. To stop this wave on the screen. Just a second. Yes, it is visible again. So wave has almost stopped on screen. Okay. Now how to take the measurement? Okay. अब measurement कैसे लेना है? Your CRO is kind of a graph. Oh, so keep your wave on any one starting point of the graph line. So suppose, sorry, I am on channel 2, so I will select the channel 2 upside down button. So I will move this wave onto any one of the line on the graph paper. So I have kept it here. Okay. And from this, I will calculate the number of boxes the wave is accommodated in. So one box stands 1 unit. So it is one box, two box, three box, and now I will shift the right shift button. So to take the second end on the proper screen. Yes, the second end is here. And let me make it more stationary. Let us take out the channel 1 button, so it will stop. It is stopped. Okay, so what I will do is I will now making this wave stationary on screen is very important so that you can see the readings. Otherwise, I can take the readings anyhow, but I need to make them stop. Yes, it is almost stopping there, but then it is fluctuating. Yes, almost stopped. Yes, so I have started from this box. So one block, two block, three block it has calculated, and now it has not yet reached onto the fourth block completely. So which is this fourth line? So I will shift this to little bit on the, yes. So if you can see, it is on one, two, almost third line. If I take this, so it is 1 2 third number line. You can see the small lines here. Okay, if I increase the clarity, yes, you can see the small lines which are made I will decrease the, yes, so you can see the lines which are made onto the screen. Can you see this line having small lines over there? So each line stands, suppose 0.2, so it is on third line. So my length of the complete wave is 1 2 3 boxes, and third line means zero point 0.6. So 3.6 is the complete length of the wave. Okay, so on paper if I show, this is the complete wave. Okay, so it is from here to here. I have two amplitudes, so whatever the readings I am going to take, I have to divide it by 2, right? So 3.6, this is my reading on screen of CRO. Now I have to multiply it by volt per division knob. It is like a multiplier. So at that time, this is the volt per division knob. This notch was on 10. Can you see this notch is on 10? So this volt per division is 10. So now my actual reading is 36. Okay, whatever is displayed on the screen, that has been actually reduced 10 times to get accommodated on the screen. If I make it one time, if I shift this knob to 1, you can see the wave were going out of screen. So I have decreased this volt per division. It is a kind of multiplier. जैसे ग्राफ में आप स्केल सेलेक्ट करते हो ना, वैसे हमने मल्टीप्लायर को छोटा कर दिया, तो ये वेव स्क्रीन के ऊपर आ रहा है. तो वेव जो भी था उसके 10 टाइम्स हमने उसको छोटा किया, तो ये 10 हम मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. So 3.6 is my reading of this box to this peak to this peak, multiplied by 10 is volt per division now. So this is my 36 reading of twice amplitude. So actual amplitude will be 36 by 2, so it will be 18 volts. Have you understood this? Because voltage axis, vertical axis is voltage axis. So this is voltage reading. Vertically I am calculating any amplitude is nothing but the voltage. So have you understood how I have taken the reading? I have calculated the distance from top peak to bottom peak. Since amplitude means I have maximum displacement from the mean position, but I don't know where is the mean position. So I will measure top to bottom, peak to peak distance. I will multiply it by volt per division now because it is multiplier, and then I will divide it by 2. तो आप लोग अपना फॉर्मूला देखो, वहाँ पे ऐसा ही कुछ है. Reading on CRO screen, then reading of volt per division, and then amplitude equal to reading on CRO screen into volt per division divided by 2. है वैसा ही दिख रहा है सबको in the observation table? Yes, are you having the write up ready with you of CRO? Please respond in the chat box immediately. So have you understood how to take up the readings? कैसे नोट करना है reading? What you are supposed to do is, now suppose I will take, so ये reading note कर लिया सबने. 3.6 was the reading on the screen. Then volt per division was 10, and therefore amplitude was 3.6 into 10 upon 2, that is 18 volts. First reading is recorded. Please respond in the chat box everyone immediately. Then we will record the second reading. Okay, now second reading कैसे record करेंगे? We need to change this second plug. Suppose I will connect it to directly third. Now different voltage will come in. Okay, so you can see the wave has become bigger. Okay, so now it is getting more voltage. So चलो measure करते हैं. Let us measure this one. So let us keep this vertically the wave on any one of the line. Suppose I have kept it on this line. सबसे ऊपर वाले स्टार्टिंग वाले बॉक्स के ऊपर मैंने ये वेव रखी है. दिख रहा है सबको स्क्रीन के ऊपर? अब यहाँ से बॉक्सेस काउंट करो नीचे तक जहाँ पे वो वेव ख़त्म हो रही है. ठीक है, चलो काउंट करो और चैट बॉक्स में लिखो कितने बॉक्सेस काउंट हुए. एक बॉक्स मतलब एक यूनिट और एक छोटी लाइन मतलब 0.2. तो कितने बॉक्सेस और कितनी लाइन काउंट हुई है बताओ जल्दी. प्लीज़ काउंट द बॉक्सेस एंड काउंट द स्मॉल लाइन एट द एंड. And tell me the reading on screen. How many boxes it has covered? 8.5. No. Look here. 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes it has completed. And then it is on second line. Each line stands 0.2. So 7.4, very correct Ashwagosh. So it is 7.4 is my reading. So how will you write? Reading on screen will be 7.4. Okay. Now what is volt per division? I have not shifted the volt per division. So volt per division अभी भी कितना है? 10 है. आप चाहो तो देख सकते हो volt per division knob अभी भी किस पे है? 10 पे है. Are you able to see? It is on 10. So multiplier is 10. तो 7.4 into 10. तो आपका एक्चुअल एम्पलीट्यूड कितना आएगा बताओ तो जल्दी से. क्या होगा? 7.4 multiplied by 10 divided by 2. Yes, very good. So it will be 74 by 2. So it will be 37. Right? Understood everyone? So 37 volts is my actual amplitude. Got it everyone? यहाँ तक समझा है सबको? Okay. Now अब आपके टेबल में एक और रीडिंग लेते हैं हम लोग. We will take 3 readings. Okay. So now how to take the third combination? अब ये वाला प्लग यहाँ पे शिफ्ट कर देंगे तो एक और वोल्टेज हमको मिल जाएगा. ठीक है. सो यू कैन सी ऑन स्क्रीन. ओके. आप चाहो तो वोल्ट पर डिवीजन आप एक बार शिफ्ट करके देख सकते हैं कि कैसा दिखता है वेव. तो ये देखो यहाँ पे रखते हैं वोल्ट पर डिवीजन या छोटा रखते हैं. ठीक है. सो दिस इज द वोल्ट पर डिवीजन नॉब एंड दिस इज द वेव ऑन स्क्रीन. ओके. सो शैल वी टेक द मेजरमेंट लेते हैं. चलो. So let us keep the wave on any one of the starting lines. So I have kept the wave on this line. Okay. So wave is kept over here. चलो बताओ कितने बॉक्सेस है, कितना डिस्टेंस कवर कर रही है वेव ऑन द स्क्रीन. What will be the reading on screen? ना 1.9 नहीं विनीत. हाँ एक बॉक्स कितना, एक लाइन कितने का है? 0.2 का है. तो 4 लाइन ये कंप्लीट कर रहा है तो 1.8. राइट. यस. उसके 4 ही लाइन है. 5वीं लाइन के ऊपर एक बॉक्स कंप्लीट होता. तो यू डू नॉट टेक 1.9. जो लाइन कवर हो चुकी है, 4th लाइन कवर हो चुकी है तो 1.8. यस. सो ऑन स्क्रीन रीडिंग इज 1.8. राइट एवरीवन. ऑन स्क्रीन रीडिंग लिखेंगे 1.8. अब बताओ वोल्ट पर डिवीजन हमने कितने पे रखा है? कैन यू सी द वोल्ट पर डिवीजन नॉब हियर? ये नॉच देखो कहाँ पे है. सो वोल्ट पर डिवीजन इज ऑन 20. यस राइट. सो 1.8 और वोल्ट पर डिवीजन है 20. तो एक्चुअल रीडिंग कितना आएगा? 1.8 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 20 डिवाइड बाय 2. सो इट विल बी 18 by 2 मीन्स 9. Have you understood everyone? Sorry, not 18. It will be 36 by 2. So 36 by 2 means 18. Yes, 18. Understood everyone? So these voltage means these amplitudes we have measured with the help of CRO. Right? Now let us cross check them with the help of multimeter. अभी इनको multimeter की मदद से cross check करते हैं. Okay? So let me bring the multimeter. Okay? Till the time you observe this transformer. So this is DMM. Yes. Have you heard DMM? What is DMM? Anyone? DMM stands for digital multimeter. Yes, right. Digital multimeter. It's called multimeter because it can do multiple measurements. It can measure voltage, it can measure AC voltage, DC voltage, it can measure current, it can measure frequency, it can measure resistance, many things. Out of which, what we have measured just with the help of CRO was, we have measured voltage on the screen. So we will cross check it with the help of this multimeter. So I want to measure voltage. So what I will do is, I will shift it to voltage button like this. So this is V. Okay. Can you see this V? So I have shifted this notch to V. Okay. Now I will select the volt, whether it is AC volt or DC volt. So I will select it for AC DC suppose. Yes, I need to keep the black probe in the common and this red probe in the voltage button first. Okay. The red should be in the voltage and black should be in the common always. Okay. Current गिनना है तो red यहाँ पे होता, voltage गिनना है इसलिए यहाँ पे डाला. ठीक है. अभी AC DC वोल्टेज सिलेक्ट कर लेते हैं. तो लेट अस सिलेक्ट it is not showing the voltage range properly. Let me select. Okay, let us see whether it will show the proper voltage or not. So it is showing 000 and unit is showing V. Okay, so last वाले रीडिंग के ऊपर कनेक्ट कर लेते हैं ट्रांसफार्मर को. ये ट्रांसफार्मर के दो पिंस में हमने CRO सॉरी मल्टीमीटर के दो प्लग इंसर्ट कर दिए. Now it is not showing any value. This must be some having problem. Okay, let me bring another one. This is another multimeter I have got. Since the lab is closed since last 1 year, so multimeter might have got exhausted with their battery or something. Let us see, is it working? No, it's also not working. Yes. Yes, I have finally got the properly working one. So you can see this is the multimeter which I have connected to this two probes of the transformer where we have taken the CRO readings. Okay. So now the multimeter readings I have shifted it to AC volt 40 scale. You can see it. It is in AC volt and range is 40. I have selected because my readings are coming like 80, 36, etc. So I will select it to 40 range, and now it is showing on screen the readings 14.6. Suppose it is constantly fluctuating, I can take 14.6 after point one digit. Okay, so in your table you will find the readings of digital multimeter, so you will get it 14.6. But now what happens is digital multimeter does not show you the value of peak voltages. Okay, it shows you the value of RMS voltage, and you have taken on screen the readings of peak voltage. So how will you convert the RMS value to peak value? कैसे कन्वर्ट करते हैं जनरली आर एम एस टू पीक? सो ये 14.6 आई विल मल्टीप्लाई इट बाय √2. So I will multiply this 14.6 into √2. So I get the answer 20.64. Right everyone? So 20.64 is the answer, and my answer from the CRO screen was 18 point something. So 18.0. So it is matching. So this is by multimeter it is coming 14 multiplied by √2, nearly 20 point something, and from CRO it was coming 18. So almost I am on the nearby range of measurement. CRO cannot give you the accurate measurement, but it will give you the approximate value of the readings. Have you understood this? Now if you remember, फर्स्ट हमने कनेक्शन क्या कहाँ किया था CRO का? फर्स्ट हमने किया था कनेक्शन पहले और दूसरे पोर्ट में, याद है सबको? तो पहले और दूसरे पोर्ट वाला DMM का रीडिंग ले लेते हैं, उसको मैच कराते हैं CRO की रीडिंग के साथ. तो पहले और दूसरे पोर्ट में ये आ रहा है 14.7, सॉरी हाँ दिख रहा है सबको स्क्रीन के ऊपर 14.7 ऑलमोस्ट, पॉइंट के बाद एक डिजिट पकड़ो, दिख रहा है ना सबको स्क्रीन के ऊपर? प्लीज रिस्पॉन्ड. सो 14.7, This is the reading of digital multimeter, which is RMS value. Now I need to convert it to peak value. So क्या करेंगे इसको? What we will do is I will multiply this 14.7 into root 2. So again it is 20.7 and our initial reading, first reading was how much it was? पहला reading कितना आया था CRO के स्क्रीन के ऊपर? 18 ही आया था शायद से. Yes. So again it is little bit matching 18 और ये 20. ठीक है. अच्छा बताओ अभी दूसरा रीडिंग कहाँ लिया था हमने? Where we have taken the second reading? First and third probe है ना? So let us take first and third probe. Okay. So reading on screen 29. Okay. 29.1 या 2 1 ही पकड़ते हैं. फ्लक्चुएट हो रहा है तो एवरेज 29. Okay, it is getting steady at no 29.2 पकड़ लेते. ठीक है. You can take any value. You can take even 29 if it is fluctuating a lot. So let us take suppose 29. So 29 multiplied by root 2 करना है आपको. So 29 multiplied by root 2. You may not be able to see the mobile screen. It is coming 41 point something. Okay. So my peak voltage is coming 41 point something, which was 37. याद है सबको? जो हमारा सेकंड रीडिंग था वो कितना था? 37. जो अभी 40 पॉइंट समथिंग 41 पॉइंट समथिंग आ रहा है. येस. सो प्लस माइनस 5 तक का एरर आपके इसमें आ सकता है बिकॉज CRO इज नॉट द एग्जैक्ट डिवाइस टू मेजर. CRO इज द डिवाइस टू डिस्प्ले बेसिकली, राइट. इट इज़ नॉट मेड फॉर मेजरिंग पर्पज. मेजरिंग पर्पज के लिए ये डिवाइस होता है DMM जो एक्चुअल मेजरमेंट देता है. ओके, यहाँ तक का पोर्शन समझ में आया सबको? Have you understood this portion till now? How to measure the electrical pulse on CRO, how to measure the amplitude and how to cross check it with the help of multimeter. Okay, now let me keep the multimeter aside. Now in the second portion of this experiment we are going to measure the frequency. So can you see the frequency function generator on the top? दिख रहा है सबको? It is called function generator or it is a wave generator. It will generate the different frequency waves. The frequency value is displayed on the screen. जैसे अभी ये डिस्प्ले कर रहा है 1.02 वगैरह समथिंग की फ्रीक्वेंसी ये जनरेट कर रहा है. ओके. सो इन दिस वे वी विल हैव डिफरेंट वेव्स जनरेटेड विद हेल्प ऑफ दिस डिवाइस. सो नाउ व्हाट आई विल डू इज सपोज टू दिस Y channel or suppose X channel. Okay, I will connect. This is my X channel pins of CRO. This is my X channel, right? So to this X channel I will connect this function generator cable. Okay, so this is function generators cable. This is I am connecting to X of the CRO. So ये red to red और black to black आपको connect करना है. So generally while connecting any waveforms I will connect red to red and black to black. Right everyone, I have connected red to red and black to black. Keep them apart from each other. They should not touch, otherwise the wave will get shorted. So I have kept them apart from each other like this. Red to red, black to black connect किया है. Now I have connected it to X channel. चैनल याद है ना सबको? X चैनल हमने ऊपर भेज दिया था, तो अभी उसको नीचे लेके आते हैं. X वाले बटन भी सिलेक्ट कर लेते हैं. ओके, सो ये है हमारा X वेव. दिख रहा है ऑन स्क्रीन? वी नीड टू डिक्रीज द वेव लिटिल बिट. अच्छा, हमने अभी वेव कुछ दिया नहीं है इनपुट में. सो वी विल सिलेक्ट सम वेव. सपोज 1 kilo. I will send a wave of some 1k. Yes, 1.0 means 1 kilo का वेव. और कौन सा वेव? साइन वेव. I have fade. Okay, so let us adjust this. This is amplitude. So ये दिख रहा है सबको? फ्रीक्वेंसी एडजस्ट कर रहे हैं हम लोग. The 1k wave may be getting very large. Yes, it is not possible to get it on the screen properly. Okay, let us do it 100 ohms wave. Yes, it is coming properly on the screen. Yes, you can see. दिख रहा है सबको 100 ओम फ्रीक्वेंसी का वेव. ओके, फिलहाल y में कुछ नहीं है तो y ऊपर भेज दो. सो नाउ दिस इज 100 ohms वेव ऑन स्क्रीन. अब इसको प्रॉपरली 100 एडजस्ट कर देते हैं. ओके, 99.6 means 100. Okay, you can see it from closer. If it will show you the readings, it is 99.5. If I adjust it to 100, yes, 100.5 means 100 ohms. Okay, so 100 ohms are being displayed on the screen. Now I know it is 100 ohms, I have given it from the function generator, but if I want to calculate using CRO, so like I have done the measurement vertically, I can do the measurement horizontally. How I will do is, I will adjust the peak to peak distance horizontally. I will make the wave stationary first on the screen with the help of these knobs. Let us make the wave stop. Yes, somewhat. Okay. Right? So now what I will do is, I will measure the distance from this peak to this peak. That is distance between two consecutive crest or two consecutive trough. So that is peak to peak distance. Okay. But for that I need to have the wave steady on the screen. Let us try to make the wave steady. Okay. चैनल 2 में कुछ भी नहीं है तो चैनल 2 निकाल देते हैं, तब देखते हैं वेव स्टेडी होता है क्या. Yes, almost steady. So what I will do is, I will measure the distance from this peak to this peak. This is horizontal distance from crest to crest. So that is one time period, time required for one wave to repeat itself. So that is crest to crest distance, that is one time period. So this horizontal axis is time axis. So I will measure this distance and I will multiply it by now time multiplier, that is time per division knob. Okay, so I will get time period, and if I do 1 upon time period, I will get frequency. Understood everyone? Okay, so what I am going to do is, I am going to measure the crest to crest difference. So I will be keeping this wave properly on one of the crest like this. It is having little bit fluctuations. I will start measuring from this line. So it is 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 box and almost 5 box. Okay, so this crest to crest is completely 5 boxes suppose, multiplied by time per division. Time per division is right now on, if you can see clearly, टाइम पर डिवीजन ये देखो, ये नॉच है ब्लैक वाला. सो टाइम पर डिवीजन है आपका 2 मिली सेकेंड पे. टाइम पर डिवीजन इज ऑन 2 मिली सेकेंड. सो ये हो गया आपका कैलकुलेशन ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी. हाउ इट विल बी? सो इट विल बी 5 horizontal boxes, readings of CRO screen, that is 5, and then time per division knob is 2 millisecond. 2 millisecond means 2 into 10 raised to power minus 3. Let us adjust. Okay, 2 into 10 raised to power minus 3 is my multiplier. Millisecond का मैंने 10 raised to power minus 3 लिखा, and 5 is the total crest to crest distance on the CRO screen. So this is my time period. Time period कितना आएगा? It will be 5 into 2 means 10 into 10 raised to power minus 3 seconds. Then how will you get the value of frequency? Frequency will be 1 upon time period. 1 upon time period means 1 upon 10 into 10 raised to power minus 3. Okay, so 10 raised to power minus 3 into 10, ये हो गया 10 raised to power minus 2. 1 upon minus 2 है तो ऊपर जाके होगा plus 2. Plus 2 is my frequency, hertz, means it was 100. We have taken it 100 at the beginning, now it is showing 96 point something. So ये समझ में आ गया, हमने 100 सप्लाई किया था और हमारे कैलकुलेशन से भी 100 आया बराबर. 10 raised to power 2 hertz means 100 hertz frequency. Have you understood this? ये समझा सबको? हमने क्या गिना? We have measured horizontal time. Okay, so crest to crest is time required for the wave to complete its one oscillation. So it's generally one crest and one trough, or we can take crest to crest or trough to trough. So I have taken crest to crest distance. It was 5 boxes. So 5 unit multiplied by, now it is time axis. So I will multiply it by time per division knob on a, whatever it is. So it was on 2 millisecond. So I have multiplied this 5 by 2 milliseconds. So I have got the time total as 10 into 10 to the power minus 3 second. So 10 into 10 to the power minus 3 second means 10 to the power minus 2 seconds. And then I will get the frequency as 1 upon time period. So it is 1 upon 10 to the power minus 2 second means 10 to the power plus 2 hertz or second inverse. So that is 100 hertz. So 100 ओम के लिए 100 ओम वाली वेव, सॉरी 100 हर्ट्ज के लिए 100 हर्ट्ज वाली वेव स्क्रीन के ऊपर आ रही है. This is one method of measurement frequency. Now another method is called Lissauges figure. Now what is Lissauges figure? In this method we will supply one input of frequency to channel X, which is your function generator, and second input of frequency to channel Y, which is your transformer, right? I can connect to any because frequency does not change. The knobs are for voltage selection, but frequency will remain same. Frequency of AC mains. Can you tell me how much is the frequency of AC mains? बता सकते हो AC mains का frequency कितना होता है? Anyone? What is the frequency of AC mains? AC, sorry. AC जो भी वेव आ रहा है आपका, उसका frequency कितना होता है? This is your complete setup, CRO, function generator and your transformer, and also you require multimeter. Okay. So how much is the frequency of AC mains? This is your AC mains. AC mains means your power plug. Yes, it is 50 hertz. Very good, Arpit. So frequency of AC mains is 50 hertz. So ये ट्रांसफॉर्मर का frequency 50 hertz है. ये हमको पता है, पर हम ये प्रूव करेंगे with the help of CRO and with the help of one experiment which was given by Lissauges, and that is called Lissauges figure. Okay? तो आपका जो टेबल है फ्रीक्वेंसी मेजरमेंट का, वो Lissauges figure के लिए बना हुआ है. Okay? Are you seeing your table? Lissauges figure वाला, जिसमें कुछ nx होगा, fx होगा, ny होगा, fy होगा. So fx is your known source of frequency, which is your function generator, which you are connected to x. Fy you are connected to y, the transformer, which you are taking as unknown source of frequency. इसका frequency हमको पता करना है. पता है हमको 50 है, पर हमको यही प्रूव करना है. ठीक है. सो ये नोन सोर्स है, ये अननोन सोर्स है, और ये दोनों फ्रीक्वेंसी ये CRO मिक्स करेगा with the help of one knob which is called XY. Can you see this XY button on this time base division? So what I will do is I will first see both the frequencies. तो ये X वाली frequency दिख रही है, ये Y वाली frequency लेके आते हैं नीचे. Let us press channel 2 buttons. तो Y वाली frequency ये आ गई. दोनों waves दिख रही है स्क्रीन के ऊपर. एक है आपकी ये वाली फंक्शन जनरेटर वाली और एक है ट्रांसफार्मर वाली. Understood? Now what I will do is I will shift this time based division knob to this XY button. So now on screen you will get a very nice pattern, and this is called Lissauges figure. So I will increase the size of this pattern little bit by shifting the volt per division knobs. Okay, and now what I will do is I will keep on changing the value of this known source of frequency. I may start from suppose 10. So using this coarse knob, I will keep on changing the value. You can see the pattern is running on screen. At one value, it will get stop, and you will be able to see the, yes, it is getting stopped over here. ये slow down हो गया है, तो अभी fine knob की मदद से adjust करो. Yes, so you can make this pattern completely stopped on the screen. दिख रहा है सबको? कितने loops दिख रहे हैं? If I draw a horizontal vertical scale like this, ये horizontal vertical scale अगर मैंने draw किया, तो ये x है, ये y है, तो ये इस तरह से loops दिख रहे हैं. 1 2, these loops are close to each other. ये loops आपस में टच कर रहे हैं, तो ये 4 loops है. दिख रहे हैं सबको horizontally? Are you able to see this? I can make it stop. Yes, 4 loops. So if this loop are on x-axis, how many times they will touch x-axis? 1 2 3 4, right? On an y-axis, how many times they will touch? Only one. So your nx will be 4 and ny will be 1. Nx and ny are number of tangents the loops are making with x and y axis respectively. So nx will be 4 and ny will be 1 for such 4 loops. Now you have the formula of Lissajous figure, nx fx equal to ny fy. ओके, सो फिर एफ वाई कैसे निकालोगे आप लोग? एन एक्स एफ एक्स अपॉन एन वाई, राइट. तो पहले एन एक्स पता चल गया 4 है, एन वाई पता चल गया 1 है. अब एफ एक्स मतलब हमारा नोन सोर्स जो हमने यहाँ से दिया है ये है 12.37. सो एफ एक्स है मेरा इन 4 लूप्स के लिए 12.37. सो अब मैं यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लाई करूँगी 12.37. इफ़ आई डू दिस कैलकुलेशन 12.37 into 4, so it will be 49.48 हर्ट्ज. चलो बताओ कितना आना चाहिए था? ट्रांसफार्मर का फ्रीक्वेंसी कितना होता है? हाउ मच इज द फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ ट्रांसफार्मर? हाउ मच वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग? 50. yes, very good. And it has come 49.48, means it is very close approximation, right everyone? Okay, now how will you take the second reading? Now second reading I will start again changing the frequency. ठीक है, सो फंक्शन जनरेटर का फ्रीक्वेंसी फिर से चेंज करना शुरू करेंगे. द पैटर्न ऑन द स्क्रीन विल स्टार्ट रनिंग फास्टर एंड फास्टर. अब ये स्केल खत्म हो गया. आई विल शिफ्ट टू सपोज 100. आई विल डिक्रीज इट कम्प्लीटली एंड आई विल अगेन कीप ऑन चेंजिंग इट. ये फ्रीक्वेंसी सिलेक्टर है, हाँ, 10, 100, 1K, 10K लाइक दिस. सो आई हैव शिफ्टेड टू नाउ 100. नाउ I will change on frequency and a point will come when the pattern will get little bit slower down. अभी ये pattern भाग रहा है, it is running and now the point will come whether I can use this fine knob to adjust this frequency. Yes, can you see? If I adjust this using fine knob, I can make it stationary on screen. I can make them completely stop on screen. Yes, can you see how many loops are there? कितने loops है? 3. yes, और 3 कैसे हैं? They are horizontal. So if I draw them like this on the paper, so one loop, second loop, third loop, how much will be nx and ny? चलो बताओ तो. हाँ, nx and y कितना आएगा? nx will be x tangents 3 and ny will be 1. very good. और fx कितना है नोट करो. fx है आपका 16.54. ओके, fx है सपोज 16.54. तो fx हो गया 16.54, nx है 3, ny है 4 और फॉर्मूला है fy इक्वल टू nx fx अपॉन ny. सो nx 3 इंटू 16.54 अपॉन 1. सो ये कितना आएगा? अगेन 16 3 48 और 0.54 का भी 3 टाइम्स आएगा. तो 16.54 इंटू 3 49.62, अगेन close to 50, right everyone? Next what I will do is I will again keep on changing the frequency of x function generator. Again the pattern will start running and a point will come where I will find that yes, I can see the loops and I can adjust it with the help of this fine knob. I can make it stop. बता सकते हैं कोई कितने लूप्स आएंगे ये? अभी स्क्रीन के ऊपर 2 लूप्स, करेक्ट. तो nx कितना आएगा? Now I will not draw it on my paper. You tell me. nx कितना आएगा? 2. yes. और ny कितना आएगा? ny will be 1. yes. And how much is fx? fx is 24.98. So fx is 24.98, nx is 2, ny is 1. So how much will be fy? fy कितना आएगा बताओ जल्दी. fy will be nx into fx upon ny. So 2 into 24.98 upon 1, that is yes 49.96. very good. So we are approximating 50 again. So each reading is giving you the exact value of this transformer frequency, which should be 50, right? Okay, we will take one more reading. Now what I will do is I will again change this. Oh wow, now can you see? If I make this fine, you have to use coarse and fine knob both. Coarse knob will change the frequency and fine knob will make it more fine. It can help you to stop the pattern. Can you see now the pattern? How many loops are there on the screen? One loop, very good. So one loop, how much is nx? How much is ny? 1 1, yes. Who is saying 0? 0 कैसे होगा भाई? ये लूप एक बार x को टच करेगा, एक बार y को, तो nx होगा, हाँ बोथ 1, nx भी 1 ny भी 1. एक सर्कल x और y को एक एक बार टच करता है ना, यस. और उस टाइम पे हमारा फ्रीक्वेंसी कितना है देखो, 49.96. कैन यू सी? फ्रीक्वेंसी इज या 49.93 है सपोज. सो 49.93 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 1 डिवाइड बाय 1. सो आ गया आंसर फिर से 49.9 के रेंज में. सो एज वी आर मूविंग अहेड वी आर गेटिंग ओनली 50 हर्ट्स. ओके, वॉट एवर मे बी द रिसोर्जस फिगर कमिंग. अब जैसे हॉरिजॉन्टल लूप आए थे ना, अभी वर्टिकल लूप आना शुरू होंगे. ये देखो, इफ आई चेंज इट मोर आई मे कम टू वन सिचुएशन. ये है देखो, ये आ गया. कैन यू सी हाउ मेनी लूप्स आर देयर ऑन स्क्रीन? 2 लूप्स, बट दिस टाइम दे आर वर्टिकल. सो अभी nx और ny कितना होगा बताओ तो? How much will be nx and how much will be ny? Nx will be 1 and ny will be 2. Very good. The two loops will touch the x-axis only once, but they will touch the y-axis twice. Yes, I can make them stationary as much as I can. Yes, ये देखो almost रुक गए loops. तो अगर हम x और y axis के बारे में बात करेंगे तो this x axis they will touch only once, but y axis they will touch twice. So this time nx will be 1 and ny will be 2. And what about fx? Fx is shown on the screen, 99.52. So it will be 99.52. Now same formula, fy will be nx fx upon ny. So nx है हमारा 1 इंटू 99.52 अपॉन ny है 2. So 99.52 डिवाइड बाय 2, हाउ मच इट विल बी? 49.76 hertz. Yes, so I hope everyone has understood this. So this is the experiment in which you can also determine the frequency of a unknown source. अब इस ट्रांसफार्मर की जगह कोई भी सोर्स हम रखेंगे, ओके, तो हम फ्रीक्वेंसी निकाल सकते हैं उसका. जस्ट वी हैव टू कंपेयर इट विद द नोन सोर्स ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी. सो नोन सोर्स ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी इज योर फंक्शन जनरेटर या फ्रीक्वेंसी जनरेटर जिसको कहते हैं. सो वो लगाएंगे x में, अननोन सोर्स ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी लगाएंगे y में. ठीक है, जैसे हमने ट्रांसफार्मर लगाया और फिर इनको एक्स वाई मोड में शिफ्ट करेंगे. एक्स वाई मोड का मतलब होता है वन सिग्नल इज अलॉन्ग एक्स, वन सिग्नल इज अलॉन्ग वाई. सो दे विल इंटरफेयर टुगेदर टू प्रोड्यूस अ प्रॉपर पैटर्न ऑन स्क्रीन विच इज कॉल्ड Lissajous figure. This figure will get stationary only if it is satisfying this condition that nx fx is equal to ny fy. For this condition only the pattern will get stationary on screen and we will get a proper Lissajous pattern, वर्टिकल हॉरिजॉन्टल कैसे भी. सो अगर 4 चीज़ों में से 3 चीज़ें पता है तो चौथी निकाल सकते हैं. सो इन दिस वे वी कैन परफॉर्म द एक्सपेरिमेंट. सो फ्रीक्वेंसी कैन बी मेजर्ड आइदर बाय हैविंग सिंगल वेव ऑन स्क्रीन और बाय हैविंग 2 वेव्स ऑन स्क्रीन. इज इट क्लियर एवरीवन? समझ में आ गया है सबको एक्सपेरिमेंट? हैव यू नोटेड डाउन बोथ द टेबल्स? हैव यू? सो लेट मी क्लोज द वीडियो and let us come back to the normal screen.